What is going on, guys, and welcome back. And tomorrow is West Ham United versus Newcastle United of the 2019-2020 Premiership season. What a game it's going to be tomorrow. I really look forward to it. Newcastle United are going to fill out the away end. They're going to create an incredible atmosphere. I can so see it being a hard game as well. They obviously just come off a 1-1 against Wolves, put themselves back into the game in about the 75th minute. I thought it was quite a good result for Newcastle, especially how they've been this season. To be honest with you, we are under an immense amount of pressure going into this game. I honestly feel like if we don't get a good result, I think the board and everyone's going to have to start looking at Pellegrini. I don't really see another way around it. We cannot, this is no disrespect to Newcastle, but we realistically shouldn't be dropping points to them, especially how they've been this season. We should be putting a side like Newcastle away, really. We should be getting the 3 points. But I say that, the way we have been in recent games, I'm a little bit unconfident. Obviously, we've just come off a 1-1 draw against Sheffield at home last weekend, which for me, we should never have drawn that game. We should have gone and beat them. Poor defending, and we weren't taking any opportunities that we were getting, as well as poor substitutions and tactics for me. I just think everything went wrong on the day. I was quite surprised with some of the highlights that I saw that Sheffield didn't try to take the win in the end. But for me, again, as I said, so much pressure going into this game. We really need to be winning a game like this. I can't put a score prediction forward yet. I really can't. I can't feel confident or say anything until I see the lineup. It purely depends on what lineup and what players Pellegrini starts with. Again, if he puts out a lineup like he did last week, I expect us to lose, brutally honest. I expect us to lose by 2 or 3-1. Honestly, if we do not pick up our game and we play a poor tactics with a poor system and structure, there is no way we're going to win this game. We're not getting anything out of the game. But if we put out a decent side with the correct players, with the likes of Ogbonna starting, with the likes of Yarmolenko starting, and maybe starting with actually keeping Snodgrass on and keeping Anderson on, I actually fancy us to get something out of the game. But it purely depends on what lineup the manager brings, and obviously how all the players are feeling as well, what West Ham side turns up basically. If you guys would not mind, just before we get started, if you could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, that'd be fantastic. And let's get to the vlog now. Alright guys, it's the next day, just walking to the ground now. As you can see here, with your Instagram predictions, you all think that we're going to smash Newcastle. I've seen some 3-1s, I've seen some 4-1s, I've seen some 2-1s. I've also seen the occasional draw here and there, but the majority of fans think we are going to win this comfortably. I disagree with you all. I'm sorry. I do not see it. I'm basing my prediction on the line that Pellegrini puts out. If we put up a really good lineup, I'm going to say we'll win this comfortably. If he puts out a poor lineup, which I disagree with, I think we will lose. That's just how it's set. I'm going to wait for the lineup, then I'm going to put my prediction. But yeah, don't forget to follow my Instagram page as well if you want to be a part of this. Alright, I've got him on the vlog now. Here we are.
Alright man, how's it going?
Oh, I'm going very well, mate. It's been a while,
It has, mate. I mean, long journey.
Yeah.
Not having a really good start of the season. You know, new manager Steve Bruce, Rafa's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, loving the ground.
I'm glad
fantastic.
You're one of the mate. See, look, we've got some positivity.
You're a good club. I love West Ham.
What are the rare, and that's how a lot of West Ham fans about you.
We love
your
it.
club too. Honestly, like, it's nice on the outside. When you get inside, it's not all the same. But do you know what? I'm sure you lot are going to bring so much atmosphere today. It's been a long drive. Do you know, on the way here as well, I saw some Newcastle fans as well, absolutely drunk. As skunks, and they're so up for this.
3,000 fans are coming today.
I know. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Always. Again, I've said this as well, just on yours. Like, it depends on. For me, it depends on the lineup that West Ham bring. Again, if we play a good system, we've got the right players out, I could fancy us to go and win this. But if we do play a poor formation and it goes all wrong, then I do think you lot will take this or get a draw.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely clear favourites. I mean, you're at home. We don't really do well on the road. We've been beaten 3-1 off Norwich City. You know, we've lost to Chelsea. We've lost 5-0 to Leicester. That was my last away game. So, you know, we're not really good on the road. We're dropped silly points against Wolves as well. You know, we've drawn with Brighton and Watford. So I think you've got some quality players. You just need to try and find that rhythm.
I totally agree as well. And I think, again, as you said, there's more pressure on West Ham, and I totally agree with that. I think there's a lot on Pellegrini, because I think if we were to lose today, I think his head will be on the line, and a lot of West Ham fans want him out. And I can't disagree with them. I think I would too, only because the squad we've got and how much, and this is no, compared to other squads, I think it's one of the best West Ham squads I've seen in so long. We should be doing better with what we've got.
I mean, you've had some heavy investment as well. I mean, Pellegrini last season, fair enough. You know, he come from Man City.
Exactly, got to give
expectation. But the thing is, like, he had last season, where did he finish mid-table, was it?
Yeah, 10th, exactly.
But you should be doing better, though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's why he's frustrating. I think a club like West Ham size, you should be competing in the top 7. I've said this.
But that's what I said about same as you lot as well.
You should be like, you are a huge club. You know what I mean?
That's how we relate. We both hate our owners.
But the thing is, why do you think you're at this ground?
Yeah, exactly. We came here to compete, and we just
need to you know what I mean?
We'll definitely. Do you know what? We should have a podcast on this. We should actually have a podcast.
Definitely.
Actually, I'm so up for that.
Definitely,
we should actually
I'm
have a podcast like actually talking about this because like it's a good discussion.
Honestly, I love West Ham. You're a huge club. As I've said
same
before,
as you lot, you're one of my favourite clubs. Yeah,
we just need owners that actually care about the fans, care about the actual club, and then we can actually go forward. I mean, at the minute, the way it's going, we're off to the Championship.
So we've got some of the biggest fan bases in the world. Yet we just don't get as far as we should.
60,000 is it? Is this place?
Yeah, 60,000.
Exactly.
Now,
do you know what I mean? That is huge. Like, and even against Sheffield United, I think you got about 60,000 today.
I know,
He's already huge club in your own right.
Exactly. Right, score prediction.
Yes, I'm going to go 1-1. I think Steve Bruce will defend, but I think if we'll have a goal, who knows? But I think if you get the first goal, who knows? I mean, you've had the lead before, then you've obviously...
And then we throw it away to you like many times.
But I reckon if you score, you could end up going on to win the game.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I'm gonna wait for the lineup. Then I'm gonna put my prediction on this vlog. But
nice one.
But yeah, mate, it's a pleasure having you on.
No problem.
Don't forget to subscribe to him. Great channel. I absolutely love it. Follow him all the time and talk to you on Snapchat a lot. Too,
100% NUFC as well. So find us on.
Go follow him. Alright guys, got another Newcastle fan on, and your channel is
PD Proudlock.
Do not forget, the link is in the description below. Go check him out as well. These lads have travelled all the way here for today's game. I seriously admire it. What time did you have to get up? Curiosity.
That was up about 4
As Sharky says, he reckons a 1-1 draw. I assume you're going to go.
I am going to go for 1-1 draw, like both set of managers under the pressure. Steve Bruce particularly. West Ham, I'm very surprised because with the amount of signings like they've made in the summer. I think how are they in this position of not won since beat Manchester United in that game? Very comfortable as well in the and you've like went to drop points against like Sheffield United and all them.
We should be doing better like today. Like, depending on what lineup we put out, we should win this game. But if he puts out a poor lineup, I can see it being a draw.
Well, it all depends. If Bruce puts a poor lineup, like I've been a massive critic of his formation, wing-back system. It's not really working all the time. It did work under Rafa Benitez, but we'll see 4-2 defensive football this season. I think Bruce
we're the same.
Change it up as well.
That's the only good thing about Pellegrini, and this is the thing I've always admired since we've had him. He plays the most beautiful football, but just doesn't get the results. We have all the opportunities. But as I was saying already, like, you've got such a good club, such a big fan base. I mean, you shouldn't be where you are. As I said a minute ago, we should be looking to compete for the top 7, top 6. Like, this is ridiculous that here we are, but it is what it is.
Unfortunately, what do you think? Also, Andy Carroll is back.
Oh, is he going to be? Oh,
he's back
no, I
today.
forgot about him. Oh, he's going to score.
Well, we'll see.
6 minutes.
Well, I don't know, but I think I said to me, Bruce needs to drop out Joe Lynn, and I wouldn't mind giving Dwight Gill a start for Newcastle.
Yeah, he's good. Do you know what? I could so see. It'd be so typical West Ham if Andy Carroll was to go ahead.
But I don't think he'll start because.
Either way, it'd be nice. I like Andy Carroll. Sad to let him go.
Well,
anyways, don't forget to subscribe to his channel. Thank you very much. What you're going for. And hope for the best. And fair play to both these guys travelling all the way from Newcastle.
Don't worry, you've got to do it in 6 months.
I know, yeah, I do. I'll be in your position soon, won't I? Yeah. All right, let's get to it now. Alright guys, it's about 10 minutes before kick-off. I've just seen the lineup and I'm going to go for a 2-1 to Newcastle. That's my actual prediction now. I cannot understand it, I just don't. Why would you start with the same lineup that we struggle to play against Sheffield United with? Our manager has lost the plot. Absolutely lost it. Why on earth you wouldn't stop Ogbonna is unbelievable. I just do not understand it. I don't, and I think we've just lost a big chance to get a good win today. And I think Newcastle got a good day ahead of them. It's so frustrating. Let's get to it. Balbuena getting nutmegged. Surprised Newcastle didn't score, to be honest with you, from that. Thank God Noble was there to keep it cleared. But I'm telling you this, I have no idea why. Why on earth? I'm still so fuming. You start off Bonner, not Balbuena. Free kick Newcastle. Oh, he threw himself to the floor a bit, but I think it was a fair foul. Looking back at it, John Joe Shelvey's going to take it for them. Just hope we can clear it out and maybe get Anderson on the counter attack. But Just keep find the man, mark it, please, West Ham. Don't let this in. 1-0. This is why. Oh no, yep. Oh no. I like this. Is it's just normal now, isn't it? 2-0 Newcastle. I'm not even going to get frustrated because as soon as I saw that lineup, as I said already before the game, I knew this was going to happen. This is Roberto's fault. Should have stuck on this line. I tell you what, this is poor lineups and poor tactics. This is what this is. There was no one defending that. Yeah, Roberto should have set us up, but who was defending that? Where's the centre halves? Should have been 3-0 Newcastle. They were 1-on-1. Roberto pulled off. I don't know if to say it was a good save or not, but either way, they should have scored that. Fair play, Roberto, getting to it, but that should be game done already. Again, one of my points as well, why you don't start with Fredericks. Zabala got outpaced again by their player who went on 1-on-1 a minute ago. Nearly got a goal. Roberto with an outstanding save to keep it to 2-0. Again, just being completely embarrassed, completely wrong setup. The players are deflated. I can't see this game. If the way this game's going to go, I can only see it. Newcastle getting more goals at this rate. I do not know how we can change this game. It's too late now. All right, half time, 2-0 to Newcastle. I'm not surprised at all. But do you know what? You've got Zabala being run ragged. He's just not quick enough. I'm not saying he's not defensively good, but he's just not quick enough anymore. Could not catch up to all the amount of times Newcastle have been 1-on-1 as well. It should be about 4-0 to them. This has gone absolutely terrible, and to be honest, it's not, for me, the players have just lost interest. They're not confident at all. They're literally deflated as anything. I can see it's only getting worse before it gets any better. Honestly, I think this game is done. Questions have got to be asked now. This has happened yet again for about the fifth game on the trot, I'd say. It's getting there, or fourth. It's something that's got to change now because it's getting ridiculous. Like, we've made Newcastle look outstanding, and fair play to them. I don't blame them at all. Their fans are loving it. It's such a long journey for them. I bet they're loving every second of it. I don't blame them. I'm still sticking with my. I've said 2-1. Do you know what? I could see it being 3 or 4-0 at the end of this game. It's so depressing. I hope just that we don't concede anymore. To be honest, that's my only hope now. But let's get to the second half and. Oh god. 3-0 Newcastle. Here we go again. Literally just walking to my seat still. But absolute jam-packed getting to it. I should have been 4. I can't even describe how poor we've been. A Newcastle player actually tried, the one who's been absolutely amazing for the number 10. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he literally tried a rainbow flick. Over one of our players. It just says it all, doesn't it? They're that confident. I was just saying, I think it was Bob Wayne to get a goal. But I didn't celebrate, really. Not much to celebrate. Really. Too little, too late. Still got another. We're in the 73rd minute. Too little, too late for me. It means nothing for me at the moment. He's going to score a goal now, wouldn't he?
He's got number 7. He left us a shit.
3-2, Robert Snodgrass gets the goal for us. Outside the box, what a brilliant build-up play. It's too late, 3-2. If he only got this 10 minutes ago, we actually might have had a chance, but I don't see it now. It's too late. We're in added time, we're 5 minutes out of time. I don't think it's enough time. If it is, oh my God, but I don't see it. guys, I'm back from the game now. It was West Ham United 2, Newcastle United 3. And I just first of all want to big up Newcastle's performance. It was outstanding. There's Allan, Saint-Maximin and John Joe Shelby were absolutely amazing, bossed it completely, and you totally took advantage of our poor tactics and our poor substitutions. You totally took advantage of it, and fair play to you. I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest with you. Honestly, like, I don't know where to start. As soon as I saw that lineup, I knew we were going to lose this game today, and I even said it. Oh my God, I really do not know, like, where we go from here, because I don't actually see where we can actually get a win in our next few games. We've got some really hard fixtures coming up, and I'm really not hopeful for it at all. First of all, let's just start off with the lineups. Now, first of all, how we struggled with that exact same lineup from last week against Sheffield United, and we drew 1-1 and we really struggled against them. The manager keeps the exact same players in the lineup and doesn't change anything. He puts Pablo Zabaleta, who was a great footballer, who's completely past it now and very slow, against one of the paciest players in the Premier League with Allan Saint-Maximin, and gets run ragged, gets absolutely humiliated with by pure pace going against him. And then he starts with Balbuena, who has played very poor every game he started this season, over Ogbonna, who played really well in every game he's played in, maybe bar one. I don't get it. I just don't. Honestly, I'm really not one to ever, in all the years I've done this vlog as well, even when we had Slaven Bilic, even when we had David Moyes, I've never wanted a manager to be sacked, but this is a first for me. I'm Pellegrini out, and I'm sorry to anyone who disagrees with me. But honestly, like, the last 4 to 5 games have been unacceptable for me. And it's not because of the quality I personally think we have on the pitch. I think the quality we have is one of the best West Ham squads I've seen for years. And we are doing really poor with it, and something has got to change. Those players, when we started that game as well, they didn't look confident. They looked deflated. They looked slow. They were passing sideways. It's all little bits of characteristics to show that the confidence is low in the side. And something like that, something's just got to change. There's got to be a change in management soon. I hope the board or the owners are starting to look at that and start thinking now, right, something's got to change soon, because it's getting unacceptable now. It really is, and I can't understand it. The thing is as well with it all, I can't understand the logic. Like, if there is a problem with Ogbonna and Fredericks, let us know. Like, if Pellegrini, I know Pellegrini's never going to watch a video like this, but if there is a problem with these players, let us know as fans why. We can cut you some slack, but it's barbaric, your decision making. It's absolutely barbaric. It doesn't make sense. You would think as well, how poor we played against Sheffield United last weekend, he'd think, maybe we should change this up, maybe we should look what players play poor, but no, he kept the exact same lineup. The only player for me that can honestly hold their head in higher after coming off that pitch after that poor and shambolic performance is Robert Snodgrass. Anyways, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. Also, don't forget to check out the 2 Newcastle lads that I had on the vlog earlier. I bet they're absolutely loving life right now on the coach back. I will see you all next weekend against Burnley. God help us there.